It's time for a Titan. Let's be a review. It's time for a Titan. Let's be a review.
Titan's Ed here. I'm back to do a video review. Sorry I've been away for a while. It's been kind of a hard time finding any kind of figure to new figure to review. I don't know, my city has literally just gone completely dry when it comes to anything new. I haven't found Leader 6-Shot yet, or even the Voyager Megatron or Optimus from Titan's Return. I had to order this from Amazon so I could review it, because he's so short-boxed, he immediately gets purchased as soon as he shows up in shops like Toys R Us or Walmart. So it is just been very ridiculous. So yeah. I normally don't like to have to buy my Transformers online because I like to inspect and look at them before I purchase them. But I kind of had to break that rule just because I couldn't find this one and I needed something new to review. So yeah, we have Stormshot here from Transformers Robots in Disguise. Very nice. If I'm not mistaken, his jet mode is based off an F-15, I believe, an F-15 Eagle? I may be wrong about that. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I actually really like this figure. He looks great from the top. He looks okay from the side. But yeah, the underside, oh my. He even has visible head syndrome. And it's really bad. Normally when that happens, I'll just turn the head backwards so at least it kind of looks like a pod. But due to all of his ornamental pieces on that head, you can't even do that. So it won't transform properly if his head's turned around. So, wow, yeah, that's bad. But yeah, other than that, and well, obviously being Robots in Disguise and a bit of a budget series, so everything's hollow. I think he's a pretty great figure. The two things I've heard about this since it hit the design is that, well, one, I see G1 Secret Design, so obviously this is gonna get a repaint in the not so distant future. Maybe there's a storyline involving G1 Starscream meeting the current Starscream. Who knows? Also, one of the things I heard, and you'll see this more in robot mode, is Leader 1 repaint from the GoBots. And I can almost see that happening. That would be really cool. But yeah, he does come with these two guns. A very tiny double-barreled pistol. And this, well, straight-up shotgun. And they can be pegged in alternate ways on the jet mode, but they're not as convincing in my opinion. Like, yeah, that doesn't really work as well in my opinion. But I think he looks good. And I really do love at least the jet design from the top. Even with the bad under mode. Now the one downside to this figure, while it can assume a gearwalk mode, it is really, really not all that good. I may put a picture up in the video trying to show it off, but if I can't get it to stand, but I probably won't be able to do it in a video because it just won't stand, and what you gonna do? So I'll be right back in just a second with robot mode. And we're back. As you saw from those pictures I took, yeah, it can kind of sort of do the gearwalk mode, but it's bad. That's pretty bad. But yeah, aside from that, this, though, I think is a very awesome robot mode. Let's get a close-up on that head sculpt. Focus. There we go. Now, Ew, phooey. There we go. That is a really nice HUD sculpt, in my opinion. That really looks cool. I almost kind of want to see this in Decepticon colors just to see what they do. There we go. But yeah, really good robot mode. Posability's not horrible. I mean, he can get his, he can do that. He can do the full Van Damme. I like, again, very G1 influence. He's got, the back heels are jet thrusters. You know, how often do you see them do that anymore? One thing he can do is his guns can combine. You just basically put that. Now, it works in both holes, so I don't know if it's supposed to be combined. The instructions just show this, obviously, and it's the most logical way to go. And yeah, it just makes one giant gun instead of just the regular two guns he has. Personally, I like the guns separated. I think because he doesn't have good wrist articulation, he can't convincingly hold it like a rifle or shotgun. So I just prefer the two guns so it looks like he just has one small handgun and one big handgun. Just because. Now you can store these on the back, on his back wings where they would have been, where they would have set in jet, where they were set in jet mode, and they can kind of convincingly store back there without being seen from the front, for the most part. Not perfect, but I'll take it. Yeah, the other downside to this, the Robots in Disguise design, yeah, having that ridiculous, the Autobot ID system there, it breaks up the symmetrical of the chest, so that's a little annoying. I have no idea if repo labels can even fix that. So, the one other thing I'd like to talk about, and hopefully I can zoom in on this. Focus on that part. Now, if you look, it should be dead in the center of your screen. That pin joint there. There we go, that's better. That white pin, that white joint there with the pin in it. I have a lot of fear that's going to break before this year's over with, because there's a lot of stress being put on that when you're pegging in the back, the wings into the back. And I think that white peg, because the way it's just attached, I've got a fear that's going to break soon. So, yeah, just something to be wary about if you get the figure. That potentially could break. But as long as I think as long as you're careful, you should be fine. But other than that, I think he's a fantastic figure. Oh, he does have, in the bottom of his crotch, he does have one of those pegs for a figure art stand, if you still have one. The ones I have all kind of crumbled to dust one day for some reason. I have no idea why. But yeah, I think he's a fantastic figure. If you can find him, definitely pick him up. I wouldn't pay more than maybe $16, $17 maximum online. And yeah, I would say your better bet is to go online right now because he is so short boxed, it's impossible to find him in stores. I haven't seen him once. So yeah. Until next time, this is Titan Zed saying I'll see ya when I see ya.